The Frogman is a high-end model of the Casio G-Shock line of watches. It was one of the first models of the Master of G line, a line of G-Shock watches designed for special uses. The Frogman has an asymmetric shape and is attached eccentrically on its straps. It is specially made as a diving watch for scuba divers and is the only ISO 6425 compliant G-Shock line with a 200M divers rating. The first Frogman model, DW6300, was released in November 1993. While Casio started to use a newer, 4-screw backplate for its watches around that time, the DW6300 retained the older screw-on backplate design. In June 1995, a second generation of the Frogman model was introduced, the DW8200. From then on, the Frogman became very popular among G-Shock collectors and many special editions were started to be introduced. A unique model in the Frogman lineup is the limited edition MRG 1100-2. This model was part of the MRG series, a high-end G-Shock line of metal watches. While all other G-Shock models are constructed with resin bezels and straps, the MRG 1100-2 was constructed completely of titanium. In April 1999, the DW9900 model was introduced. This Frogman was slightly smaller than the DW8200. For the next 2 years, both DW8200 and DW9900 models were produced. The DW9900 seems to be a less popular model as it was soon followed up with the solar-powered GW200 models in June 2001. Except for the Snake Killer and the carbon fiber Frogman, GW201-6JF and GW201NT1JF, this Frogman has the tough Solar 2422 module. The last GW200 series Frogman is the GW200Z1JF final Frogman that was released in November 2009. The model has been around for at least 7 years, longer than the DW8200. Typically, the GW designation refers to G-Shocks that can receive time updates from radio signals, which are commonly called, though incorrectly, atomic signals, but no Frogman has been equipped with this feature prior to the release of the GWF1000. The GWF1000 was introduced in September 2009 in Japan. It represents the 5th generation of the Frogman series. The GWF1000 is now capable of receiving time updates from 6 locations worldwide: Mainflingen, Germany; Anthorn, England; Ft. Collins, USA; Shankyu, China; and Fukushima and Fukuoka/Saga, Japan, while retaining ISO 6425 200M water resistance, shock resistance, dive time measurement and solar power. It also incorporates a tide and moon graph function. Like the first generation Frogman, the GWF1000 employs a stainless steel construction with the addition of diamond light coating, DLC, to improve corrosion resistance. Casio launched model GWF-1000 at Basel World 2016. This includes the references GWF-1000-1 and GWF-1000B1, blue color accents. Besides the usual features such as tough solar sunlight-powered movement and atomic clock radio signal accuracy control system, the watch has 3 sensors, namely, temperature, depth gauge, and compass. The watch will log the user's dive time, track the depth, record the water temperature, and log the data for up to 20 dives. Other unique feature is the sapphire crystal. In 2020, Casio unveiled their first analog Frogman, the GWF-1000. The new model features a carbon fiber reinforced resin case with a monocoque design. Further features include Bluetooth connectivity. References